Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's the boy Shingy. As usual, you already know what it is. I'm super excited to be making this video because this is one of those videos that I haven't made in a while, that are very informative, that share my process, and I'm really excited to be showcasing this one because, guys, I've been shooting a ton of fashion editorials as I'm working on a book right now, and I feel like this is the perfect time to touch on this specific topic. And today's video is going to be based on how to prepare for your fashion editorials, which is a very unique process. So in this video, I'm practically going to share with you guys my personal way of doing this, so keep that in mind. This is not the right way, nor is this the only way to do it, but this is how I like to do it, and this is how it's kind of helped me get the best results out of my images. Okay guys, so let's get straight into the video and explain all the things that I do when preparing for an editorial. So first thing that I do when preparing for a fashion editorial is, number one, I start with the outfit. It's very important to start with the outfit, guys, because I'll be able to match every single thing to the outfit. So the scene that I would like, the makeup artist that I'd like to work with, the color theory that I would like to incorporate in the images, as well as the model that I would like to work with as well. So having the outfit ready and seeing what you want to do is a lot easier because that is the main subject, as well as the model if you're going to be taking some portraits, but the outfit is the main subject if you're doing a fashion editorial. So you need to kind of plan around the outfit. Usually I just get all the colors and see the outfit, and then I'll start planning around that. Okay, so step number 2 is creating the mood board. This is my favorite step because I get to be very creative, and lately I've been drawing some of my photo shoots, which is very interesting. I'll show you guys some examples over here, but it's very interesting because a mood board is just pretty much just your vision of how you want this photo to be, or how you want the scene to be, and gathering a bunch of photographs or a bunch of similar things to incorporate into one board or one group, so that it sort of shows what you want to achieve at the end. It's kind of hard to explain, but I want to show you guys a video. I'm going to cue a video up here on how I created a mood board. This video is a really good video, and it's more in depth. It shows you step by step on how I create mood boards on Pinterest. It's just pretty much gathering, let's say for example, a background, like the background you want to do. You want to shoot outdoors in greenery, so you grab something similar to where you want to shoot and putting it into a board, and then getting the type of model that you want, getting makeup ideas of what you want. A mood board is very important because it gives your team a rough idea of what you want to achieve. This makes being on set a lot easier, and it makes everybody be on the same page, and it also helps clarify a lot of things because as a photographer and potentially the creative director as well, you're not gonna have time to sort of go into every section of the shoot, like hair and makeup, and further explain every single detail that you want. But if you put it in the if you put an example photograph of what you'd like, it will make the makeup artist have an easier time sort of getting to that end result, or even like you explaining a little bit more to make it more unique and make it more yours. It will make it a lot easier for you to communicate with her, as well as the hairstylist, and as well as even your assistants, as well as even the models. Some models like preparing beforehand in terms of like the kind of poses that they want to do, and this all really helps your shoot. And the more intense your mood board is, the more easier it's going to be on set, and the more flow you're gonna get through your whole entire set. But like I said, there's a more intensive video up here. I'm gonna queue up there once again on how to create a mood board. It's a pretty long video, but it's really worth it. Oh yeah, so step number 3 is finding a model. So usually I work with model agencies, and working with model agencies makes it a lot easier, especially for fashion editorials. Working with a professional model just gives you a certain finish on your photo because, again, they're professional. They know how to get into a lot of these poses, and there's less time needed when directing the model and all that type of stuff. So it's a lot easier working with a agency, and there's many ways you could get models for free, quote unquote, or model for work with agencies, but obviously your work has to be sort of on par with what they're looking out for. But just messaging some of these agencies and just being like, oh, I'd like to just update your model's portfolio, will actually get you connected with a lot of these modeling agencies and these agents that do have up and coming models that need some content and need their portfolio updated as well. So if you guys want an intensive video, comment down below and let me know, and I'll try to make a more intensive video, or maybe do an email that I'll write to these agencies and share with you guys. Okay guys, so step number 4 is creating the call sheet. This is one of my favorite parts because it makes everything work so flawlessly, especially shooting day. It helps so much, and I love call sheets. I know it's kind of weird. Okay, I love making call sheets because a lot of people hate making call sheets, but it's really fun because you start kind of getting into that mode of just knowing that, oh, this shoot is really gonna happen. And after messaging your agency, they're gonna ask you for a mood board or potentially a call sheet. So this also further shows your professionalism or your ability to plan, and it also lets them trust in you as a photographer that you are going to deliver the work, because all these things contribute to the end result. So I'm gonna show you guys a call sheet that I created on Notion. I just moved to Notion. Before I was using Microsoft Word, but Notion is a lot better because it has all these really cool things that you could do, which is really neat. But we're gonna switch over to my Mac right now, and we're gonna start doing the recording and show you guys my Notion. Okay guys, so I pretty much duplicated my Notion last call sheet for the last shoot that I did. It's just written melanin because I don't want to show you guys, because again, it's part of the book. This photo was taken by one of my favorite photographers about light on Instagram. Really cool dude. And yeah, so here's how my call sheet looks. So I'm able to actually send this as a web form, which is really dope. So the reason why I chose Notion, guys, is it has all these cool things. You could actually add a map here, and you could click on this map and it would actually redirect you. And it also has all these other cool things that you could click in. It's very interactive, which is really nice as well. So you can also set your reminders into your phone and all that type of stuff. So it's really cool. I highly suggest using Notion. It can be a little bit daunting at first, but it's a really nice nice program to use, especially for all this stuff. But looking over the call sheet, I always add the date, the time, as well as the photo duration, so that everybody's aware. So again, this is more to have your crew know how the day is going to go, and it's just easier when everybody's aware of everything. And the other thing is, I'm going to add the crew so that everybody's aware of who is going to be on set, because remember, if you're going to be working with these agencies, it's very important that you're very clear on how you're going to be who's going to be on set and everybody that is going to be on set. It just makes it a lot easier. It makes them a lot more comfortable. So I'm going to add the photographer, videographer, makeup artist, and assistant, and male and female photographer. And we're going to write the purpose. We're going to write, okay, Shingy's upcoming photo book / exhibition and model portfolio for the agency. And then we're gonna have the aim over here, and we're not gonna show that aim. I'm gonna cut that out because obviously it's gonna show a little bit more information. So if you guys want me to do a more detailed video on how to create this call sheet, let me know, because I don't mind doing it. I'll slow down a bit and kind of explain a little bit more into the call sheet and why it's important, and little things that I do to make it a lot more interactive and a lot more fun. And maybe I'll create one on Notion and show you guys how I created it step by step on Notion. And yeah. Okay guys, so step number 5, brief your team. So this is very important. This is not a step that you really need to do, but I find it very important for myself, especially if I'm working with assistants, with multiple assistants. It's very important that I prioritize this part of the process, because it gives them a rough idea of how they're going to be working and coordinating all day, because again, our assistants are going to be your main tools, especially on a fashion editorial, and you want to give them a quick briefing on what they should be expecting and how they're going to be operating. If I'm in touch with the makeup artist as well as the hairstylist, which I'm usually in touch with because I selected them myself, I make sure that I contact them and I talk to them beforehand, and I get them excited, I get them pumped about the photo shoot, because these are gonna be your main teammates. Like, to get a really good photo fashion editorial, it's very important that your main team is on board and they're very much aware of what's going to be happening with your shoot. So I'd like making that note that I have to contact them and talk to them and get them all pumped and excited for the shoot, and make sure that they're feeling comfortable and if they need any extra things on the day of the shoot. So last thing that I do in preparation is actually on the day of, which is get your team some food and your models. A happy, fed, well-fed team is a very good team, and they're gonna work very well, and it also shows professionalism on your part. So get them some food, get them a fruit platter, get them some croissants, get them some coffee or tea, just ask them. But usually just a fruit platter is really good, and some water, very important. Water is very important. Make sure everybody's comfortable, everybody's well fed, and everybody is well hydrated. Very important. Trust me, this is probably one of the most important things that will influence how your photo shoot is going to go. But with that being said, that's pretty much that. That's all the things that I do for my preparation for fashion editorials. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, comment down below and let me know. I do portraiture as well, portrait editorials, and I do all the other cool stuff that I do on my photos and stuff. And if you guys want to check out my work, check it out. It's www.shopbyshingy.com. and if you guys want to check out my Instagram, it's shopbyshingy at it's Instagram at shopbyshingy. But guys, I updated my website. That's my main portfolio. Go check that out. And if you guys want a video on how I put together my portfolio, comment down below as well. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I really enjoyed making this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope it helped as well. Thank you guys again. I love you, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.